Welcome to my video on the top 5 physiotherapy exercises to help treat and manage back pain. Back pain is a very common problem today, especially because many of us spend long hours sitting, using screens, or not moving enough throughout the day. Poor posture, weak muscles, and a lack of flexibility can all contribute to discomfort in the spine. In this video, I will be demonstrating 5 simple but very effective physiotherapy exercises that are commonly used to improve back strength, increase mobility, and reduce neck pain. These exercises focus on proper movement, controlled breathing, and correct posture, which are all essential for keeping the spine healthy. Each exercise will be explained step by step so you can understand how to perform each one safely and correctly at the comfort of your house. Whether you're experiencing mild pain or you want to prevent future problems, these exercises can be a very useful part of your daily routine. Let's go. First, we have the levator scapula stretch. Here, it is especially useful for people who spend long hours working or sitting down staring at their laptops. Firstly, ensure that the spine is in an erect position. Now, plant your feet forwards perpendicular to your hips. After, take your left hand and place it on your left shoulder like this. After, tuck your chin in downwards and stare in the direction of your right knee. Now, apply some pressure on your neck and feel the deep, gentle stretch. Hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds with steady, controlled breathing. Great. After 10 to 15 seconds, ensure to switch positions. You may continue this exercise for as long as required, but remember it is always recommended to take a break of about 30 seconds to 1 minute in between sets. Also, in the event that you may be feeling any sharp pain in any of your muscular regions, it is important to take a professional physiotherapist's advice before following through with the rest. Now we have the cat-cow stretch. Firstly, ask the participant to get on their knees and hands. Ensure that the knees are behind the hips and the hands underneath the shoulders. Now, ask them to slowly inhale as they arch their back upwards. Hold the stretched position for about 5 seconds. Now, slowly exhale and tuck your chin and pelvis downwards as you arch your back down. This exercise and position must be repeated at least 8 to 10 times, with each position lasting for about 5 seconds. This position is called the cow position, and when it's arched downwards, it's called the cat's position. This exercise is most commonly used in physiotherapy to help reduce back stiffness. This is definitely a top tier exercise that I would always recommend for people. I also want to include that it is important to understand that different people have different paces. If you may work slower, you may pause the video and work with the exercises by yourself at your own pace. Now we have the third exercise, which will be the lumbar rotation stretch. Now we have the lumbar rotation stretch. Start with your body well rested on a yoga mat. Then spread your arms outwards perpendicular to your body. Ensure that your palms are always touching the ground. Now slowly lift your knees upwards with your feet planted on the ground. Then slowly tilt your knees to one side of it. And it may also help if your face and body is tilted opposite to the side. Hold the stretch for about 10 to 15 seconds and ensure that you feel a deep stretch in your lower lumbar area. This stretch is especially helpful for people who suffer from lower lumbar tightness or stiffness due to prolonged hours of sitting or working. After 10 to 15 seconds, change positions. Again, hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds and continue this as long as you like.
This exercise has definitely got to be one of my personal favorites. I perform this exercise every time I come back from a long day of work, stressed out, and my back's hurting. And after I perform this stretch, it's completely relieved and I feel great.
Now we have the prone press-up stretch. Firstly, start by laying on the ground on your stomach. Place your forearms and hands straight on the ground beside your body. Now, slowly lift up with your chest outwards, ensuring that the back is curved. Hold this stretch position for about 5 to 10 seconds as you like. Afterwards, come back down. Ensure that breathing is maintained. When you're going upwards, breathe in. And when you're going downwards, breathe out. In case you want to increase your difficulty or resistance of the exercise, you can choose to lift your forearms as well along with your body when you're doing the same stretch. Just like this. But remember, always start off with your forearms on the ground since it is just better. Repeat the same exercise for about 8 to 10 repetitions and you should feel a deep lower stretch on your back.
I hope this exercise was extremely helpful for you. Next up, we have the seated thoracic flexion extension stretch. The name definitely sounds a lot more complicated than it actually is. Here we go.
Now we have the seated thoracic flexion extension stretch. Firstly, start with both of your feet placed on the ground at hips width apart. Great. Now slowly round your back downwards, feeling a sort of ball-like feeling at the back. Now place one hand on your neck and the other on top of it. Right. Now slowly push your chest outwards into the air. As you do this, you should feel a deep stretch in the lower lumbar area. After about 5 seconds of this position, come back to your original position. It is also important to remember the breathing cues. When you're downwards, you should breathe out. And when you're arching outwards with the chest up, you should breathe in. Repeat this exercise for about 8 to 10 repetitions as you're comfortable. In case you may have some difficulty holding your shoulders when you're performing this exercise, you may choose to instead place both arms on either side of your chest and continue the same stretch. Repeat this exercise for about 8 to 10 repetitions as you like.
To wrap up, these were the top 5 physiotherapy exercises to help relieve and manage back pain. When done with proper technique and regular practice, these exercises can help improve mobility, strengthen your back, and reduce your everyday discomfort. Remember to move slowly, focus on correct posture, and breathe normally throughout each exercise. Never push through pain and stop immediately if something doesn't feel right. These exercises are meant to support your neck, not strain it. If you found this video helpful, try including these exercises in your daily routine and always consult a healthcare professional if your back pain continues. Thanks for watching and take care of your back. Remember to like, share and subscribe to the video.